Hi there, good morning, and happy new year, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Angel Guidance Message. I'm Ramona Remesad, intuitive guidance coach, angel therapy practitioner, and it's January 2nd. Wow, we are here. We are in another new year. So just before I get going with today's message, I have a couple of quick housekeeping things I just want to share with you really quickly. The first is to come back today, if you can, at 1:30 Eastern Time, which will be 11:30 Mountain or 10:30 Pacific. Today, I'm going to share the third part of the dream formula that the angels revealed to me back in November. I've already shared part 1 and part 2, and today's part 3, which I think is probably the most important part. And definitely want to share that with you because you'll see how all of these pieces are interrelated and how they all connect and fit together, and why the angels have just been relentless on this. Like, they just are not letting go. So this is something they really, really, really want people to know. So like I said, I hope you can join me back today. That's going to be at 11:30 Mountain Time or 1:30 Eastern. And if you can't be here live, you can come back and watch the replay, but I do encourage you, if you can be here live, to tune in then. As well, I wanted to mention that the 2018 forecast readings are still going on. So if you want to be able to bridge the gap between what it is you're thinking about, you're wondering about, you're feeling overwhelmed about, or just not sure, a reading is a really great tool to help you with that. And we'll go through the year month by month, so you'll get very specific messages for each and every month of what you need to know, be aware of, look out for, how to overcome challenges, all of that. And this year I'm including 5 extra bonuses with the readings. So I'll put some information below. And if you're interested, I'll put the link as well, and you can go ahead and pre-book your spot and get that on your calendar. So that's the housekeeping stuff I wanted to mention. Today's message, pardon me guys, one sec. Starting the new year with my smoothie. Today's message is coming from the Unicorn deck, and I love this one. I just burst out laughing because as I was shuffling, this card kind of almost flew out of the deck. And you're gonna laugh too. So guess what it is, guys? Da-da-da-da, exercise. Hi, Katie, nice to have you here. Exercise, how hilarious is that? People are like, oh, come on now. You must have pre-selected that. I swear I did not. Like I said, I was shuffling the cards, it flew out. And so here's the thing though. You've heard me maybe say this before if you've been with me for a while. When these kinds of messages come up, yeah, exactly, right, Katie? When these messages about changing your diet or exercising more, and those things come up, it actually has an underlying message, which, you know, we know those things are healthy and they're good for our body, and that's all great. But there's a secondary, oh, good for you, Sharon, on your way to the gym. Okay, I'll make this fast so you can hear it and get out of here, or get on your way. But yeah, it's good for your body. But when we are moving our body, we are more open and receptive to the guidance that they are sharing with us. So you know what it's like, right? When you're exercising, you're doing something, you're moving your body, you're not in your head, right? All that's gone. And that gives them that crack of, like, you know, when they can get in and give you guidance, and you're more open to receiving it and more aware of receiving it usually, right? You'll be like, oh, I just had this great insight, or oh, that's a cool idea, or get a really strong gut feeling around something, or whatever it might be. So when you are engaged in movement that you enjoy, be open, be aware, be noticing what is coming to you in that time. You've heard me say this as well. I run and I just get the best insights and stuff when I'm running or when I'm doing my workouts. So you may even want to have a notebook or something beside you or around you, or your phone or something that you could record these things, because you'll think, that's so good, I'm going to remember, and trust me, you won't. It's happened to me on a number of occasions. I'll be like, that is awesome. Oh my gosh, that's gold, you know, and I'll remember it, and nope, it's in and it's gone, and that's it. So have something nearby where you could record this stuff. But it's saying right on this card, walk, run, swim, or otherwise move your body. And like I said, you're going to get clear guidance, but of course it is going to be healthy for you, and it gives you more energy, which we're going to need this year, you guys, and happiness, right? When we move, humans were meant to move. We're like a car, right? If the car just sits in the driveway, over time it rusts. And then when you do want to drive it, it's not as enjoyable, right? So the body is created to move. Now, I'm not saying you have to go crazy. I'm saying do something that you like. Hey, Shamir, so great to have you here. Do something that you enjoy, right? It could be just putting on a piece of music and dancing around in your house, right? It could be simply some light stretching, to get that body moving. It could be even committing to setting a timer and getting up from your desk. Hi, Joanne, nice to see you here too. Getting up from your desk and moving around, so that you're not sit, right? You've all heard this. They say sitting is the new smoking. It is not the best. So moving our body and being the key thing is be aware as you're moving your body. What are you receiving? What's coming through? Because like I said, that's how the angels like to really give you that guidance and answers to the things that you've been asking for help with. So start to notice, and remember, guidance will come repeatedly. So it will come again and again, and it may take a few times before you actually feel like you're getting anything, but trust me, you will get insights. Yeah, Eileen, you're right. You have to use it or lose it. That's so true, right? I've seen, you can line up 10, seniors, right? Maybe they're all like 73 years old, and there will be some that are out there doing Ironmans and like amazing things, right? And then there will be others that can't even hardly get out of bed. And, it is that body, like that body has to move. It has to, do something. So that's kind of what they're saying today, you guys. Exercise, and be noticing what they are sharing with you in those moments that you're involved in exercise. And like I said, it doesn't have to mean you're training for an Ironman. I mean, it's great if you want to do that, but start with just even a few minutes, right? And then you can build up from that. Maybe you just commit, I'm going to do a 10-minute walk, and I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to do that maybe 2 other times this week, and then see how it goes from there. Maybe you really enjoyed it and you liked it so much you want to add in a 4th time, or you want to make it longer, or whatever it might be, right? Or you might feel guided to go to a class that you've never done before, right? So if that's popping in and you're like, I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm kind of feeling nudged, well, guess where it's coming from, right? So even though there's hesitation, because maybe you're like, I don't know, I've never done this before, right? What do I say about guidance? Trust your guidance and follow it and see what happens, right? Because generally when you do that over time, you're going to see you have a pretty good track record with that the more you listen to the guidance that's coming through, the more awesome outcomes are a result. So that's what I have for you today, or that's what they have for you today. Like I said, I hope you'll come back for 11:30 today. That's Mountain Time, or 1:30 Eastern, where we have a brand new episode of Takeaway Tip Tuesday. I'm going to share the 3rd part of the dream formula that the angels shared with me about a month or so ago. And trust me, you're going to want to be here for that, because they are just not shutting up about this. This is a huge message for 2018. Every year they kind of come out and share like a universal message, but they have never, ever been as persistent as they are this year. And I'm not just saying that, it is truly how it is. So definitely, if you can, come back for that. Like I said, be here live. If you can't be here live, then you can come back and watch the replay. But I'm hoping to see you back. And Eileen says she loves walking, especially in nature, and try to go every day. That is fantastic. And that's the thing, to connect it, like, when we're moving our body and we're in nature, that's even more powerful, because, the minute you walk out the door, again, the head turns off. We're more open and receptive to receiving guidance. So, if you can be, doing something outside, that's fantastic. And I encourage that. So that's powerful. And like I said, just kind of notice, just turn your brain off when you go out for that walk. See what's coming to you. You can even ask in advance before you go out for your walk, angels, can you help me with blah, blah, blah? Or, maybe you've got a question that you want to ask, and then just notice what's coming in for you. Notice what you're guided as you look around. Notice what thoughts are flowing in, how you're feeling. Do you have a knowingness about something, right? Do you bump into somebody that while you're out on that walk? So it's these kinds of things, right? So I love that you do that, Eileen. That's awesome. And now that we don't have these crazy Arctic temperatures here anymore of minus 30 some odd, it's actually going to be +3 today here in Calgary. Wow! I think I should get out too because I've been way too housebound. I've barely left my house in over a week. So good idea. Thank you for sharing that. I think I'm going to practice some of what I'm preaching here and get out for a walk today myself. So I will leave you guys with that. I'll be back here in a bit. I hope I'll see you for Takeaway Tip Tuesday. And if you can't make it back, hopefully we'll see you later. Yeah, that was crazy, Eileen. The temperatures were just ridiculous. And like I said, I will post below too if you are ready for a little bit of angel guidance to help you plan and get through your year. I would love to do an angel forecast reading for you to kind of help you and guide you and give you that insight that you need to help you plan your year. So I'll put that information below. You can check it out. And feel free if you have any questions. I know a lot of people are like, what is that? I don't know what it is. Feel free to reach out. You can post here. You can send me a private message, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. So have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here soon, and we'll see you then. Bye.